Today, it is so difficult for people to eat raw, fresh foods every day. The government says that we need 9 to 13 fresh fruits and vegetables every single day in our body. Now, that doesn't mean a can of something. That means fresh, picked off the vine, and a serving is about the size of our fist. So how many times have you been able to go out and pick something off of a vine that's about the size of your fist and eat that right then? That's what the government means when it says 9 to 13 fresh fruits and vegetables every day. So what we get is something entirely different, something that may have been picked months ago and definitely weeks ago. The statistics are that our produce travels at least 1,000 miles before we get it. And then think about the fact that it was picked raw. I mean, it wasn't picked at its ripened stage. And we know that nutrients are more plentiful just before they're picked. The last few days of ripening is when we have the most nutrients in that plant. But when they pick it way ahead of time, that nutrient value stops immediately, and then it travels to us. Besides the fact that it could be sprayed with all kinds of insecticides and fungicides that we don't know what is on that product. So when we can get something that is in a capsule form where things have been picked at the peak of ripeness, this, what I'm talking about, maybe some of you remember the Jetsons. Remember the Jetsons? They used to fly around and they had their food in capsule form they could just eat on the go. And I remember thinking, wow, that would be so nice. Well, that's what this is Jetson food. It has been actually preserved and taken every precaution there is to preserve every nutrient in it. And you get not only the vegetables and fruits, you get the rind and the seeds and everything else ground up in tiny, tiny little particles that have been dried and put in capsule form. So everyone needs more fruits and vegetables. We need the color. In the vegetable part, we have the green, the broccoli, the turnips, greens, and the kale and lettuce and spinach and all of that for green. We have beets for the red. We have orange for the carrots. We have red for the tomatoes. We have parsley that's green. We have all kinds of things, garlic, cabbage, everything that we could get from the garden. Used to, we could just go out and pick it. Now, I'm fortunate because I have a garden and I can go out and just pick it and eat it right then. However, that can only happen in the summertime here. And I have a tower garden that I raise all of that fresh in the wintertime inside my house. So that's available for you too. So this is the reason that I am so passionate about our getting fruits and vegetables fresh from the source rather than waiting until it's already depleted before we get it. So even if we were to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, people tell me all the time I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Well, you can't eat enough in the first place. There's not enough. But what you're eating is not really the nutritional kind of food that you need, because it has already lost a lot of its potency by the time you get it. I'm Hazel, and I'd love for you to get my book, 88 Keys to Living a Long and Purposeful Life, and I'd love to talk with you more about how you can be healthy and how you can live a more purposeful and happy life.